Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A, where I do gardening related videos. Today I want to give you an update on the back of my property where I had cleared out to give myself more room to plant even more plants. So this is what I've done so far, and I didn't get a chance to really record most of this because I was in the zone, guys. I was digging and clearing. I had a hoe, I had an axe, because there's a lot of roots back here, and I just went ham and just started planting. So what do I have so far? I have 3 acubas. This is gold dust acuba. I've got 3 bedazzled hostas. I've got 3, what is that called? Lyrope. 1, 2, 3. And then I just threw this carex in here. I might move it because it's kind of in the way. I might move it. And as you can see, this is where the fence is, and all that needs to be cleared still. But I really, really wanted to put something here to give it some structure, to make it look like somebody actually lives here. But those are what's on that side. And then I have a tree here, and under this tree, I have different types of hostas. Went to the store, picked up a bunch of hostas. I've got Minuteman hosta, Patriot hosta, August moon, plum pudding. I think I have an elegans in here, and I might have something else. And then I have a bunch of blue hostas here. So this area here, I don't have the money to buy all this mulch that's going to be needed. But what I like about this area is that when the leaves fall, it will fall right here and stay. So that will be the mulch back here. It's just too much to try to buy bagged mulch for this. More August moon hostas, and to either a Patriot or a Minuteman. Another plum pudding and another August moon. So this is the area that's already cleaned out. And before, you might have seen this guy here, this red hot poker. It gets enough sun where it bloomed, and you might have seen an actual spotlight video on it, and it looks really, really great. I also have a holly here, dwarf Beaufort holly, that is doing okay right there. I have 2 of them. And then I have a dwarf loropetalum that's on the edge of the bed. This is a purple diamond. So let me back up so you can see better. So this is me walking towards the bed. And it looks really, really nice because I cleaned it out. But I'm going to have to cover the ground because the weeds will come back and everything else. So I have this guy here, the Nightlight Chamaecyparis. Those I planted in the fall when I got them on clearance. These were all half off. Same thing with that Snow White Indian Hawthorn right there. So those are at the edge because they get more sun. But back here and closer to the ditch, so as I'm walking towards, I'm going towards the ditch, which is the property line. But let me know what you think, guys. I'm really, really liking it. I'm liking the textures. I'm liking the different colors. So that's the first part of what I worked on, right? And then further over, because as you can see, it goes all the way down that way. But I have a limit. I can't do too much because right here is where, when the ditch fills up with water, when we get those thunderstorms and all that rain, this ditch fills up with a lot of water. The water spills over, comes right here, stays a little bit longer than it needs to, and then it drizzles in and then goes into my yard. So the only thing I can think of is to throw some canna lilies in here. Now it's a whole mess and a half, so there's nothing I can do about that right now. I want the place to really dry out before I take maybe a trimmer or an edger and clean that area up so it looks decent. But that's what that area is. So I just stuck them here because, you know, they like water and it gets enough sun to keep them alive. And then underneath this tree is a bunch of lyropes that I bought because I don't really want to fight with these roots. I don't want to deal with this every year. Lyrope is going to spread. Lyrope is okay with part sun to shade, so I put a bunch of lyropes in here. And again, I'm hoping that when the leaves fall, they fall and fill this area up so I don't have to actually spend money and mulch. And guys, look how the area looks from over this side. Look how that looks. Can you imagine when I clean the rest of this up? Like, this is looking so nice. When I clean this up, clean all this up, I'll have literally 2 different gardens. Here also needs to be cleaned up. I went on and bought 2 more knockout roses that I had no business buying, but they were on sale, and I just stuck them here. But again, this area needs to be trimmed and lined up. Space was tight. I snuck a hibiscus in here. I believe this is either sugar tip or can't remember which one it is, but I'll do a spotlight video on both of them when I find it out. And then back here is, so this is what the property line is, right there where I have my hedge that I put in last winter. But again, all this not looking great at all. But again, I just cleared this out. It's already climbing back. I need to get the mower out. I need to get the trimmer out and get this tight. Also back here is an extension of this bed. This bed here is the one with the sunshine ligustrums, the daisies, the hibiscus, the roses, and I just extended it because I got more plants. There's a beautiful delphinium that is in bloom that I'm going to give you a video on. And back here is again space that I need to clear out, and then further over is where I just throw some stuff when I'm, well, here's where I throw stuff when I'm done with it or I don't need it. Again, here needs to be cleaned out. The idea was to put some lyrope in here, and then I also have some foxgloves, but as you can see, the bed needs to be lined properly. So it's a lot of work, but I'm happy with the way it looks because I get a chance to put more plants in, which is always a great thing. But I also get the yard to look the way I want it to look, guys. So this doesn't look really good, It's all patchy and stuff. Now, as you can see, this grass, and I believe it's Bermuda grass, is making its way through. And in that case, I probably wouldn't mind because it looks better than having that brown patch, but I'll see what I end up doing. I might have to maintain it a lot with the trimmer. Walking back towards the area that's actually done, which is what I really want to show you, is this. Really happy with it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have had to clear out some areas in your yard. I didn't get any help either. I literally just had a shovel, a rake, a wheelbarrow, a hoe, and some music while I was doing it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just get it done because if I try to record it, I'll never get it done. And I did this all in a couple of days, guys. Let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Remember, hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.